I'm now up to day 14 post ACL and meniscus repair surgery, and this is where I'm at the moment. I'm icing about 4 times a day, no longer than 20 minutes. Trying to keep it elevated. Now, they do say you're meant to keep your knee above your heart, but I don't always want to lie flat, so as long as I'm elevating it, I don't think it's too much of an issue. If I do want to get my knee above my heart, then I'll just lie more flat like this, but it's not really great if you want to watch the TV and stuff like that. But as long as I'm keeping it elevated, that's the main thing. About 4 times a week. And the main thing I'm trying to avoid is not putting this under my knee. I think it's a mistake a lot of people make early on, from what I've heard online, is if people put that under your knee like that, it's comfier. But if you rest with a cushion wedged beneath your knee, it kind of puts your knee into a bend, which is bad because the knee's going to heal like that, and you'll be stuck with a permanent limp, basically, if you do that long enough. Doing it for a day or two isn't a massive issue, but if you were to do this consistently for weeks on and months on end, you just heal with a limp. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid doing that and making sure I've got nothing supporting my knee underneath, just keeping the support underneath my heel, ankle and calf. Yeah, don't go further than the calf muscle. I'm just trying to make sure that when I am supporting my leg, I'm only supporting up to my calf muscle. So my heel, my ankle and my calf are getting supported by the pillow, but not my knee. Nothing's beneath my knee, because that way it can extend and keep straight and heal like that, which will be good in the long term. Where I am with exercises at the moment, so I'm doing my heel props like that, and now this will work the extension that I really want. And what this does, it basically puts your knee into a hyperextension. So it kind of sags, which is what you want. It really forces out that straightening. I do these maybe 4 times a day, 10 minutes at a time. They are quite fatiguing. It's quite tight around the back of the knee, but apparently this is the most important thing this early on into recovery, is making sure that the leg is completely straight. Because again, the earlier you can get it straight, the better, because if you leave it too long, then it's just going to heal wrong and you're stuck with permanent, if not permanent, very difficult issues to fix apparently. So yeah, I'm doing this. Now, in terms of bending, this is my weak point. So this brace is set to a 90-degree limit. So 90 degrees, I don't know if you can see my other leg, but like this. So basically, my leg is against the sofa. My calf muscle is against the sofa. Now this leg, it's up and down. Sometimes I can get it further than this. It doesn't help after doing those heel props. It kind of straightens it out and makes it hard for me to go the other way. But this is where I'm at the moment, bending it. It's not great. It's not amazing. I don't know if I'm behind or not. I think this is about 60 degrees maybe. I need to try and work up to the full 90 in the next couple of weeks if I can. To do this, to try and work my way up, I'm just literally doing these. They're called heel slides. You can do them elevating your foot on here, and you pull the support closer to you, and then you kind of bend your knee like that. In fact, let me show you on it. So you kind of just do that. But my discharge sheet says to do them sitting down. I don't know if it's safer or whatnot. But yeah. Quad sets, these are pretty tough at the moment, because I think me doing all the exercises is great, but also when I do them all close together in like one session, my kneecap starts getting really tight and swells up, hence why I'm using the ice pack straight after my exercises to try and keep the swelling down. I'm pretty much off painkillers now because I've been taking them for 2 weeks. But yeah, when I do the quad sets, I'm starting to get like tightness in my kneecap, and it feels like I've got a rock in my knee almost, but that's just the swelling, I think, and the fluid from all the exercises, because I'm always changing position from straightening to bending to elevating. I think it's just messing it around a bit. But yeah, I'm not pushing myself to the point of pain, but it ain't comfortable at the moment doing the quad sets. These are what I need to be doing the most of. Apparently, I can get away with doing 10 reps of these every hour, so aim for like 100 a day. Because the point of these is to get the quad firing, and that kind of links everything else together. If you can get the quad firing, then the earlier you can do everything else, such as walking and elevating your leg, etc. In terms of elevation, only yesterday or the day before, I was able to lift. Excuse my ugly feet, by the way. I have got ugly feet. They probably look uglier from where you're sitting. But yeah, I can elevate this. I don't know if my leg's 100% straight when I'm elevating it. But I'm meant to be doing 10 of these 2 to 3 times a day, because these are the most taxing on my leg for sure. It does help if I warm it up with quad sets, which is what I should have done, but I'm just showing you as an example. Yeah. Again, as I get my quad stronger, I think these will be easier to do. My exercise sheet does say if I can't keep it stable, then don't do them. Just focus on getting the quad strong to start with. But I am going to try and do them because I don't want to fall too far behind. But at the same time, I don't want to injure myself, which will then cause me to fall behind anyway. So I think the hardest part about these 2 weeks has been getting the balance. You know, I either feel like I'm not doing enough, or I'll push myself to do more, and then I'll get swelling and pain, and then I'll feel like I've done too much and it sets me back a bit. So it's trying to find that middle ground, I think. It probably helps if I maybe spread my exercises out. I do them all in one session. So I'll do quad sets, and then my heel slides, and then my raises, and then my heel props where I'm elevating and letting gravity extend my knee. I think I need to maybe spread them out more, because I do them all in one session, and then do that multiple times a day. I think it's maybe just too much for me. I think I need to spread it across, because I don't want to have to stop doing the exercises because of excessive swelling. But yeah, this is what I'm most happy with 2 weeks, because this was really tough to do. Lift my leg up. I couldn't at all. I couldn't lift my heel up off the surface whatsoever. So the fact I'm able to do this, even if I can't keep my leg 100% straight, is very, very encouraging. And I probably aim to do I am meant to do 10 of these per set, but I'm going for like 5 to 8, because once I get past 8, it does start to irritate my knee quite a bit. So I'd rather just take it slow, do a few of them more often than just one big session of overdoing it. Yeah, there's my exercises. Yeah, I'm getting the brace adjusted and getting my dressings taken off. And the brace is going up to, well, I don't know what it's going up to, but I can't even get up to 90 degrees bending yet. So it is a bit discouraging. I feel like I'm behind in the bending department, but you just got to take the rough with the smooth, I guess. I'm doing well at some things, not well at others. And the main thing is it's getting better every day. And for anyone watching this, going through this, I know everyone's different. People report online of being in like agonising pain, like the legs getting chopped off. Other people say it's pretty relaxed after a few days. I'm in that camp. After a couple days, the pain wasn't too bad. It's just the small stuff. I'm starting to get down about not being able to let my dog out, being able to do stuff around the house, being able to just go out and do normal stuff, make food, whatever. But it does get better every day. Going up and down the stairs, I had to dip myself up originally on the first few days, but now I can just kind of go up with the crutches, 1 foot up, and then pull myself up with the crutches. Then coming back down, I just slide on my backside. Because if I come down them stairs, they are steep. I'll be in trouble. But yeah, 2 weeks, not too bad, I don't think. Over the next 2 weeks, I'd like to focus on doing more leg raises, trying to hit 10 per set. The leg raises have come on really quickly. I just did one after like almost 2 weeks of not being able to do one. And then after that, it was just like I could start repping them out quite easily up until the 5 to 8 rep range. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. I'll keep you updated in this week going forth. Again, it's been 2 weeks of ups and downs. If you saw my other video, I was in A&E because of a suspected blood clot, but it was fine. So that was a day or two that I wasn't able to do my exercises, and I felt like I'd fallen behind with that. But it's just a part of the process, I guess. It's never going to be a straight uphill progression. And yeah, hopefully it gets easier next week and the week after, and just keep building momentum. That's all I can do. So see you soon.